Well, it's that time of year again where everything is dull and dreary and devoid of color. It's the season of the sticks. Everything's either green or brown, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I just find that this brown color, you can't really do much with it. Maybe that's just, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here, but it is a challenging time of year for photos. But then again, I don't really want to back away from a good challenge. So let's go take some photos. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with this time of year, or actually going out and shooting in this time of year. It's just my own personal preference is that I just find brown to be kind of a dull color. But, you know, don't let this discourage you from going out and shooting, because you should always go out and shoot. Whenever you have the drive to go take photos, you should go take photos. That's just how it should be. I'm about to head over to a spot that I've photographed before. I'll throw the photo up now. Hopefully that tree is still there and I can get a more updated photo of it. But we'll see. We'll head down the valley and we'll see what's in there. Down the valley. Good thing I got a walking stick, because this is pretty steep. Tree is right down there, or right there, but it looks pretty overgrown. I don't know if there's gonna be a photo or not. Really nice through here though. The sun's lighting up everything very nicely. Well, there's the tree, but it seems to have it seems to have changed shape, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's just not how I remember it. I remember it being more like a fork, but weird. But it's very nicely lit up right now. Yeah, I don't think that's a good photo. I like the one before, but hopefully there'll be something else in here, because the light looks really nice. I figured I'd stop here and just take a couple photos of the trees here, just because the light is really nice. Even if you don't think they're gonna be a good photo, you just kind of have an inkling. You're shooting digital, most likely. So just take all the photos, because, you know, you're not really wasting anything. If you're not shooting on film, you have literally thousands of shots you could be taking. So why not take them, right? That Wayne Gretzky thing, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's true for photography. So I kind of like the way the light's hitting this prickly bush. I don't know what the actual name for one of those is supposed to be, but prickly bush works. So I'm gonna take a photo of it at f4, shutter speed 1/160, and ISO 100. And that should give us a fairly nice photo with a blown out background. Or not blown out, but a nice bokeh background. What am I focused on? Right there. I think the main thing with this time of year, with everything being dead and brown and all, is you really got to emphasize that. You got to emphasize the fact that this is the turning of the season. Soon there'll be snow. This is the end. And I think you really got to kind of reflect that in your photography. That's why I'm not trying to take big, vast, open photos, because in my mind, with this being the time of year it is, it gets muddy, because the colors just kind of merge together, because the ground, the rocks, the mud, the grass, all that, they start to look the same color as the rocks and the trees. So it kind of just blends together, unless you have something that can really break that apart. For me, it's not something I'm interested in photographing. So I more focus on the stuff that you'd only see this time of year, the petals just barely hanging on. In this case, the apples that are still clinging to the tree, right about to fall. That sort of stuff. The stuff that you can really only get one time a year. I think that's the main thing with shooting during this time of year. So I got another photo right here. I might focus stack it, we'll see. I might leave it as it is, but I'll know in Lightroom. I'll see if it looks good focus stacked, or I'll just leave it as is. I might reframe it up, but yeah, that's essentially it. 1/160th, 160, F4. What is my ISO at? Yeah, ISO 100. Figured as much. And again, with just the 2-second timer so we don't get that vibration. So the light in here is really pretty. It's backlit through the tree, so it's a little tiny bit diffused, but not too much, so it's really giving it that gold color. I just have my lens going through the bushes a little bit, just to give it kind of a little blurred out look. But I'm just capturing that little guy. I don't know if you can see it, just right in there, that guy in the center of the screen. Just shooting through this guy, and that should make for, if it'll focus, a pretty decent photo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. And thanks for making it to the end. Have a good one, guys. Peace.